The housing market is expected to crash. The Fed just made a huge mistake.
This can affect buyers and sellers if they're not careful.
And not all real estate agents know what I'm about to tell you. So the sad thing is, over the last 17 years that I've been in real estate, I've worked with so many agents that just killed the deal. They're not trained right. They don't have good guidance. Sure, they know the laws. They know how to write a contract. Well, I shouldn't say that for... I know. Okay.
I didn't smile.
Ready? Can you just smile?
You gonna buy a house or not?
Okay.
But what they're not telling you is this.
So I'm Kim, this is Greg. We're with Team Tordic Properties in the North Metro Atlanta area. That's the market that we sell in. We also can sell pretty much anywhere in the United States. So if you or anyone that you know needs help with buying or selling property, please reach out to either one of us, and we'll either hook you up with the right agent or we'd be happy to hear from you.
We are a resource to bring you accurate information for buyers, sellers, real estate investors, and real estate agents.
But no, seriously though, in the last housing crash, I believe it was somewhere upwards of 50% of the agents got out of the business because they could not, they didn't have the skills and the knowledge to get through the market. They did not, they just couldn't withstand it because they weren't making any money. They couldn't be resourceful and they didn't have the support on how to survive in that market. So it's so important for agents to be with a brokerage that supports you, that has continuing education. And I don't mean just some online type of stuff. I mean, real people that really can coach you and support you through every aspect, no matter what it is that you need. Some people don't know how to get leads. Some people don't know how to convert them. And some people don't know how to close them. So I think in 17 years, I've been through 4 brokerages. I don't know why it took me so long to get where I am today. I wish I would have been there from the beginning, or at least my second brokerage.
You might not have known that you were at a great brokerage at that point, though.
I thought I was at a great brokerage.
Growing through different stages of no matter what you do in life, you don't know what the great things are until you've been with the things that you shouldn't have been.
Yeah, no, that's true. You know, the first brokerage I was at, they were all gung-ho. We had this boot camp. The woman showed up in full-on camo. She was like a drill sergeant, you know, so she was going to teach us how to get these leads. And you know what she did? She taught us how to get leads. She taught us how to prospect. And that was it. There was no teaching of how to follow up with the leads to convert them to a real buyer or seller, how to nurture them during the time. It was like, do you have the business or don't you? Right, like, right. So yeah, they kind of leave you floundering out there, for lack of better words. And, you know, then the agents kind of get lost. They just don't know what to do or where to turn to, or who to go to for support. So that's kind of what we're dealing with when we're co-oping with other brokers. Luna, come.
No, honey, she got into the toothpaste or something over there.
Yeah, I know, because she wants to chew everything. So let's talk about how some of the headlines are saying that we're in a housing bubble, but we're really not in a housing bubble because we do still have inventory. Buyers still need to buy. Mm-hmm.
There's a dearth of inventory. 92% of people that have mortgages have a mortgage rate below 5%. Many of them are not going to be anxious to get out of those mortgages and move. So the one thing that can mitigate a sharp decline is that dearth of inventory of existing homes. However, new homes, those inventories are building rapidly.
The most important thing for buyers and sellers to have today when investing in real estate is a fantastic real estate agent, like us, someone that's going to really have your back and really, really knowledgeable with really sharp negotiation skills to get you from A to Z, because there's a whole lot that goes on in between all of that.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many things in between a contract that a buyer will miss and a seller.
Well, and people don't know what we do. People really only think that real estate agents put a sign in the yard and a lockbox on the door and then say, all right, see ya at closing. And to be honest, I really feel like there are so many agents out there. I would say at least 75% of the agents out there are those agents. There's a very small percentage of us that really take this very seriously, are in it full time. It's run like a real business. And therefore, those are the ones that are really going to protect you throughout the transaction.